Hey guys, so in this video we're going to show you how to add some special effects to your avatar. We're going to show you how to add a shadow, add some highlights, some freckles, some blush, and also how to make a pattern. So we're going to click on the face shape first, and we want to define where this chin is so it doesn't blend into where the neck is. So click on your face using your black pointer tool and then give it a black stroke. Now we can see where the chin is. Click on the neck and then you'll be able to see in your neck layer that is selected. Then use the pen tool and we're going to draw lines where we think shadow will fall beneath the chin. Go over to your fill, double click it, and choose a colour slightly darker so it will look like a shadow underneath the chin. You can use your white pointer tool to adjust your shadow and to move those handles as well. Always have a look at your reference as a guide to where you can be putting shadows and lines. Click back onto your face layer and we're going to turn off the stroke around the face. So just click the stroke and then the little strike through below it. Now we can see the chin is clearly defined by the shadow underneath. We're going to create a new layer and we're going to rename it to Freckles. And I'm going to move that layer so it's underneath the eyes. Now I'm going to go over to the paintbrush tool, then go up to Window, Brushes, and I'm going to click the book stack icon here and then go to Artistic and then Artistic Ink. Here there is a brush called Fire Ash. Click that one and it will let you draw a line that looks like freckles. Have a play around with this brush and see if you can get it the right length and the right size that you'd like to create the freckles. To change the colour, go over to the stroke and choose a colour that's a little bit darker than what your face colour is. To create a blushing effect, go over to your ellipse tool and draw an ellipse. Fill this with a pinkish colour. Click OK. Then go over to Properties and drop the opacity down so we can see the skin behind. Now go up to Effect, Stylize, Feather. Turn on Preview and we can see a feathered effect happening. Click OK. Using your black pointer tool, you can rotate it, move it into place, make it larger, and then hold down Option and drag a copy for the other side. Now I've just added in some eyes for this next part and also drawn a nose using the pen tool. Just a simple shape which is using the same stroke colour as the neck to define that shape of the nose. Go over to your ellipse tool and draw an ellipse to create a highlight on the tip of the nose. I'm going to use the eyedropper tool to sample the back face colour and then choose a colour that is slightly lighter. And now I'm just going to play with the shape and the placement of where the highlight's going to go on the tip of the nose. On my reference here, I can see that they've got some dots, and we can recreate that using the pattern tool in Illustrator. So choose a blank space on your artboard, then choose a shape. I'm going to make a circle, and I'm going to fill it with a nice pink colour. Now I'm going to use my black pointer tool, hold down Option, and make a copy of it just below. We'll reduce the size of it a little bit. Now I'm going to use a tool that will blend in that top large circle to the bottom smaller circle, reducing the size down to the smaller circle. Go up to Object, Blend, Blend Options, then click on Specified Steps. And I think we could fit about 4 circles in this little space here. So press 4 and then OK. Then go up to Object, Blend, Make, and then it will fill in that space with those circles. Now they're a little close, so I'm going to use my white pointer tool to drag it up so that there is a little bit more space in between those circles. And I'm going to go to Object, Expand, and then press OK. So now that they are all separate circles, visually I'm going to move them up so that they look kind of like they're evenly spaced. Highlight all the shapes. Go to Object, Pattern, Make. Press OK if this box comes up. It will just tell us that it has made a swatch inside our swatch panel. Now over here in this pattern option box is where we can choose how we want our pattern to look. So have a play around with these different options and get the effect that you're looking for. When you're happy with how it looks, press Done. Now we can see over here that it has created a new pattern in our swatches. We'll just move this to the side. Now if I were to draw a shape and click the pattern as the fill, it will fill that shape in with that pattern. I've created a new background layer which I'm going to put this pattern onto. To edit your pattern, double click on the swatch and then you can go in and individually adjust whatever you want inside your pattern. I think these circles for this avatar are a little dark, so with my white pointer tool, I'm going to reduce the opacity on the circles. Reducing the opacity on the circles has made it a lot softer.